Sorry, guys. Of course, I couldn't figure out my mic inputs.
All good.
All good. God damn.
Right, everybody's ready. We can get started.
Yeah.
Don't know how much of a recap you guys need, but essentially, you went out to do your first quest last time from your first given quest from the Adventuring Academy. You went and found some rats, killed them, then had to fight a rat king, killed that, and then you went home. And I think that's kind of it. I don't know if anyone's got any other notes they want to add. Oh yeah, you leveled up. Yeah.
We finished our first day of school.
Let's hope we learn something.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys are all back at home now. Yeah. What is it you want to do?
Have we rested yet?
No, you did. This was just. Yeah, you guys have just arrived back, so.
I'd like to retire for the night.
Valerian, we've not eaten yet.
I'd like to eat before I retire tonight.
Why don't you go sit down on the sofas and I'll see if Jawbone needs any help preparing.
Sounds good.
Give me a second, I just need to bring Jawbone into the board, because apparently he's disappeared? Or, is he upstairs, maybe?
You probably pulled him to a different board. If you set a unique character, you can basically pull him to whatever board you need to.
Yeah, so I did have him set to unique, but he's now not in my unique characters list. So, yeah, that's a thing.
Vex goes and starts just pulling random things out of cupboards in the fridge, just putting them on the table in the hopes that any of what she's doing might be helpful. Dum dum.
Well, I gotta go write in my journal.
Here it is, 1 second.
Quite a compelling first day, wouldn't you say, Fad?
Nothing Thad Castle hasn't seen before.
So yeah, you guys walk in the door, you sort of plonk yourselves down on the sofa. As you do, you see sort of Jawbone stood over in the kitchen cooking. He sort of doesn't really notice you at first, and as you start talking, turns around and goes, Oh, hi guys, well, welcome back. Have a good first day? How was school? How was your first quest? Yeah, how did that all go?
Killed the Rat King.
Wait, what, you killed a rat king?
Indeed.
Well, that's some pretty impressive stuff. I mean, they're pretty tough, really.
Well, I was just expecting just some pest control, not a Rat King to pop out, but...
Yeah, I'm not even really sure how a rat king would... Interesting. We should probably tell Arthur Aguefort about that tomorrow when you get to the school. Because, not really supposed to be able to get monsters like that in the town. It's supposed to be protected by magical wards and stuff, you know.
Well, it was living very nicely under a ice cream parlor.
Oh,
Yeah, of
Well,
all
that's,
places.
quite. Yeah, I mean, so you mean Bashars?
Yeah,
Now it makes sense why he wouldn't go down and get the ice cream himself. He can just wish it.
the gelato genie.
I mean, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine. So you said below? Was it like in the basement or?
Yep.
Ah. I mean, if he doesn't have any need to store ice cream, he might not even know it had a basement. You know. Yeah, I guess I'll go talk to him in the morning. So everyone hungry? Everyone want food?
Yeah, I think Vex was
Yes,
gonna help
please.
you. Food.
Oh, that's quite right. It just needs everything's sort of finished now anyway. So yeah, I'll get some bowls and you guys can come and eat. And yeah, he's just gonna he gets like 5 bowls out and dishes out some stew and then puts us on a big bowl of like mashed potatoes in the middle of the table. And sits down to eat and goes, "Come on, guys, come and tuck in, help yourselves."
After you fed.
Vet goes and just washes her paws in the sink quickly.
All right.
So as you guys sort of move over to sit down, he sort of looks at you and goes, "So, Rat King, eh? Anyone get hurt? Is everyone okay?"
Well, we're all fine, as you can see.
Oh,
Well, I thought I was pretty close to dying. Well, we killed it.
What's for dinner?
One second, let me just rescue wherever Katie's got herself to.
I don't know.
There's climbing.
Thank you.
Before you Thad, you see like a nice big hearty bowl of like meat and vegetable sort of stew. And then in the centre of the table, there's just like a bowl full of like a pile of mashed potato for like scooping into the stew if you want.
Mash, eh? Oh,
Vex goes and picks up another clean plate off the side, and then she's trying really hard to be considerate to everyone else, so she looks around for a serving spoon rather than just grabbing a handful of mashed potato.
You see there's already a spoon like in the mash. There's already like it's...
Okay. Yeah, so she takes a dollop of that and puts it on the spare plate, and then just she tucks in with her face. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, I mean, if no one's got any like RP business they want to do or anything they want to ask of Jawbone, we can just say you guys sort of finish your meal and then head up to get a long rest for the next day. That's what you want to do?
Yeah, cool.
Sounds good with me.
yeah.
Cool. So cool. Yeah, you guys, everyone hit a long rest then.
Alrighty then.
So
Cool.
just
So, did you go through and just sort your character level thing out?
I did not.
Okay.
I shall do that. So I have 2 fighter classes now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
one of them is 24, yeah.
Yeah, the top one is 2024, so you would just want to delete that one basically.
Mm-hmm.
I've moved everything across that I could, but if you just want to check, there is some stuff that you don't get, like the weapon mastery stuff and that. But
Yeah.
cool. So I mean, yeah, we'll say you guys get up the next morning. You see Jawbone, have a little breakfast. You grab some bacon and eggs and that. Does Vex grab any more pocket bacon, or is she?
No, I think she actually kind of understands that there is going to be food where she's going, so she's going to withhold and go against her instincts and leave the bacon there.
Excellent, cool. So you guys all head down to the school. I'm going to bring that map up now for you. 1 second. Yeah. So yeah, you guys all rock up to school the next day. You walk up the stairs, and as you do, you see Arthur Aguefort is waiting the stairs. And as you walk up, he goes, yes, the just who I'm looking for. Yes, could I have a word with all 4 of you, if that's okay?
Does anyone have?
Sorry, say that again, guys. I couldn't decipher that one.
Ilarion was just gonna ask if anyone had their quest sheet to hand in as well before they spoke to him.
I think Book just sort of looks at you and goes, quest sheet?
Was there a quest sheet? I didn't select a quest, no?
I didn't know we had any paperwork.
I mean, I know they gave us like a thing telling us for stuff to do, but I didn't realize we had to like keep it and fill it out or something.
Oh,
I'm gonna
never know.
I'm gonna look through my pouch.
Because you guys are sort of chatting between stuff, like Arthur Aguefort sort of walks up to you.
Just assuming there's it.
Yes, so no one's in trouble. No. It's just I've heard from Jawbone that you encountered quite a fight yesterday, as it turns out.
Oh yes, Professor. I kind of look to the rest of his group, kind of see if they can come up with a better explanation than him. He's a bit groggy.
We went to Bestra's.
He goes, just 1 second, young lady, before you start, and he casts some magic. You guys, he isn't trying to hide it. You can see him casting magic, but if you want to detect what that is, you can give me an Arcana roll.
Yeah, definitely.
Time to detect.
Mine's. I got an 8.
I got a 13.
Nice.
I'm still rummaging through my pouch. I didn't even notice.
Cool. So Vex, you're not sure what happened, but Ilarion, you get that he's cast some sort of like truth detection spell or something to. Yeah, that's all you can really tell from that. And he goes, "Oh, no worries, just wanted to cast something so there could be no doubt to anybody telling any sort of fibs or anything like that. So, yes, tell me what happened, you, young Vex."
Well, we were told that we needed to go and clear the rat. So we went to the ice cream, killed the rats, but there was a big load of tails. Turned out tails was a rat thing. And then Ilarion did something to do with the dead. Told her something. The rat. So yeah, school team.
So he goes, extraordinary. I would not have expected on your first day as well. So, I mean, a couple of things, really. First off, I guess I should probably apologise that you should not have been able to... that sort of opponent shouldn't be in the town at all. I cast quite a lot of daily magical wards and sort of protective things to make sure that only... sort of very basic, weak monsters can be here. So I guess secondly, well done. Yes, the Aguefort spirit, you defeated the shit out of it. It makes me wonder. I say, we're all four of you are sort of well rested, aren't you?
Yes, Professor.
How about this? How about you come and fight something with me now, and we could. Well, I guess I could evaluate just how good all four of you are.
Sounds good, Professor. And Ilarion will look to the rest of his party to see if they agree.
Yeah, Vex looks Ilarion sort of looking around. He lifts her chest up and try and look confident and says, "Yeah, I'm sure we can help you."
Well, splendid. I guess all four of you follow me to the cafeteria. We've a bit of a slime problem, you see. And then, yeah, he's going to sort of lead all of you off towards the cafeteria. I can probably move all of you to make it easier. Give me a second. So yeah, Arthur Aguefort leads you up through the halls and up to the cafeteria, and as you, he leads you into the main hall. Everyone give me a perception check as you're walking up there.
Okay. Solid 11.
8. Not a solid.
Dad, stop writing in your journal and look where you're going.
Can I cast Mage Hand so that the Mage Hand guides him?
Done. And I close the journal.
I do not cast Mage Hand.
Yeah, give me a perception check as you do that, Thad. So yeah, you say that. You haven't really been paying much attention to what Aguefort have been saying or asking of you guys. You're just sort of following along and writing your journal. And then as you sort of stop and you close it and you look up, and you sort of look up at the dining hall, and there's just like a giant fucking slime at one end of it.
Have either Ilarion or myself seen?
I hope so.
Yeah, Larry. Yeah, you guys both see it as well. You sort of look around, see that there's no one in here, which is kind of weird anyway. And then yeah, at the far end, there's just like some big fucking slime thing.
God, where did that come from?
Yeah, well, yes. I think there may have been a slight mishap with one of the magical food. You know, I don't really know. They kind of pop up here every now and then, and we have to bop them on the head and that. So, yes, all four of you, have at it. Let me see what you can do.
Wait, what's his weakness?
Arthur looks at you and goes, "What, are you asking me?"
Yes.
Well, I don't know. Get in there and find out.
Ah,
And, yeah, if everyone could roll the initiative, please.
I got a 2. Solid.
Oh, no.
Lordy. Suck it, losers.
That is still just killing it with his really
Must be nice.
rolls.
What about Buck?
That was me with my other class.
Okay, yeah, Thad, you were going to start. What are you going to do?
Before we start, do you have the in-game observer?
Yeah, but it's doing that thing where it bugs out, where it's like press and hold to confirm you're human, and then it just does that for a circle and never actually lets you through. So I can't actually get it to display that right now. It was one of the things I logged on to try and do earlier.
Yeah.
I'll keep clicking it at random intervals to try and try and get it
doesn't
working.
seem to work. Yeah, for some reason. Huh. Right. Thad just realizes he left his spear in the basement.
Oh shit! You didn't pick your spear up.
And well, I'm gonna look for. I'm just gonna look around what I can pick up and throw.
Sure, give me a perception check.
Please don't throw me.
I'm gonna say, if anything, he's gonna pick up and throw me, isn't he?
Yeah, on a 2, you don't really see anything suitable other than Vex, who's just to your left there.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, that's what Thad sees. That's what he thinks would be a good choice of things to throw.
Don't do that. I've not even gained stealth yet.
Let's make it interesting. Let's let the RNG do the talking.
What are you doing? Evens you throw Vex, odds you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can throw around other than the Vex, or nothing suitable.
Not that you can see on that 2 perception. You
Okay.
don't really. Nothing jumps out to you other than the fact that your friend is very small and quite ferocious, and you could probably throw her at its face.
Okay. Well, on my roll, I'm going to, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame
Okay, nice.
at the slime ball. So
Vex sees you looking at her for like what feels like an inordinately long amount of time. It's probably only a couple of seconds, but she just gets a feeling for a moment, and then Thad looks away.
Cool. So you hit for 4 damage, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Explosion.
Yeah. I do it very sort of.
So you say Thad's a very flamboyant spellcaster.
Well, he makes sure everybody. He flexes his bicep as he casts Sacred Flame.
You can cast magic?
I look at Alarion and I kind of like. There's no smoke, but he goes like on his finger.
Incredible.
I don't know. I can't see the initiative or the turn order as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's so yeah, totally like getting images of like that fucking Salt Bay guy who salts things like
Yeah.
with
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. He
with his
just kind of
magic
like.
and then finger guns at the end. Yeah,
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
I think Ilarion will just smile and he'll grin and he'll be like, "Nice." He loves seeing
Just
magic.
smooth moves, man.
Yeah, I mean, yes, keep it coming, guys. That'll do wonders for his ego.
I mean, he's around a bunch of other kids his age at this point. I doubt they know that feeding someone's ego like this is a bad thing. They just think they can feel good about himself.
Oh yeah, that's the toxic issues of child.
Right. Anything else you want to do on your go?
I can't see the turn order.
That's because some dickhead's not put it in turn-based mode. Give me a second, I will fix that.
Don't know who that could have been.
No chance. We will never know.
Right then. So yeah, that the end of your turn, Thad?
We are all in a bunch.
Fred, I hope you don't mind stepping in front of me.
If you're speaking, Beard, you're muted, by the way.
Are you guys waiting on me?
I was just saying, is that anything else you want to do in your turn, or is that the end of your go?
No, Thad just crosses his arms and just waits for everybody else to get into the initiative.
Cool. So yeah, that's next up. It's the slime. It's going to start moving towards you guys.
Oh, it's getting a bit too close.
That slime?
But there shouldn't have been. He must have got lost in the source. I'll get rid of him in a minute. Give me that. And then I don't think it actually has any ranged attacks, so I think that's its go.
Oh, thank God.
So Vex.
Okay, cunning action hide.
Yeah.
So is that a stealth?
Yes, please.
Okay, that's a 16.
Yep, you're hitting Vex.
Sweet. And then she's gonna jump up. Get the...
Well, so before we continue, are we doing stealth rules by the stealth rules that we've been doing them in the campaign that Beard ran?
Oh, you mean because she's in direct bright light?
I mean,
We
Minus
can
15.
because this is completely different setting. We can just
this is
decide.
a different campaign, yeah.
It's a different world, right? So
Yeah.
we can,
Go on.
yeah.
What's the rules in this world?
Okay, well let's...
Yeah, so do you guys want more realistic hiding, or do you want just like dice roll based like reality?
Yeah, can we do
Good
it
old
just...
D&D.
Good old D&D.
Good old D&D.
It'll be easier if we just do dice rolls, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, in which case, yeah, you sneakily bounce around on some tables and shit.
Well, no, I mean, let's say rather than bounce around on the tables, she runs underneath the table.
Mm.
So she is actually hidden from you. Then she's going to take 2 attacks on this.
Cool.
Is 5 feet like in?
I think that's your reach. Yeah, I think that's 5 feet.
But let's say she's under the
She
table.
comes out from underneath the table, makes 2 attacks. You do that with advantage, then?
Okay,
Yep, that both hits.
and can I sneak attack damage to what?
You do get a sneak attack. What I need to ask though is any of this magical damage, or is it just
No, it
okay? And is it from your dagger?
is.
So it's slashing.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
it's immune. I'll find out in a moment.
Yep.
Maybe it's resistant.
Okay, so that is 12 slashing damage together.
Okay. So Vex, as you pop out from underneath the table and like do your little dagger sword like slashy sneak attack. You slice this thing twice, and you see that you make this sort of like big wide cut in it that almost immediately like heals up behind, and the thing just sort of goes at you.
Oh no, that's not good. I don't think I can damage this thing.
In fact, one second, and as it does that, you see that it sort of splits from the center and like goes like, and there's then two of them, but slightly smaller. Give me a second to fix that.
Well, this isn't good at all.
Well, here's my plan.
All of my moves. I'm used to old long leg bandish. And it's 40 feet.
Hey, do you know how to just copy a character that's currently on the table? Oh, actually, wait, I might have an idea.
Control C, Control V.
Yeah, sadly not.
If only, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna have to like pull the slime ball out of the library again.
Yeah, I just need to find the thing. One sec.
Well, it's called slime.
Yeah, but it's not coming up. It's just been an asshole. Give me a second.
It's the ooze.
It's either the well,
Oh,
check.
I've got it. Yeah, it's here now. We go.
You don't think it's edible, do you? Edible slime? No?
I mean, I was thinking about it. Maybe it's just like a big gummy.
It's a big jelly. Jelly slime.
Actually, to be fair, I don't know what answering is. At the moment, she's just going, ah!
Elarion will just be like, good job! You split it in two! Pointing at the obvious.
Doesn't feel like a good job.
Yeah, these two slimes both look at you, Vex, like. And it is then going to be. I think it's Buck's go. Big Buck looks to you, Thad, and goes, Thad, what do I do? I can't punch a slime, right?
Look
Can
for
you do anything magical?
look for something to throw.
Okay, sure. He looks around. Let's see what his perception is. 1 second. Oh, 17. That's actually pretty good. He goes, no, oh, sure, okay. And runs over to this table, like hops up on it, picks up the fucking tray, and is just going to yeet the tray at one of the slimes.
Take this, you big jerk.
What do I make him roll here? I guess a strength to see how hard he can throw it, and then like some sort of dex to see, like sleight of hand or something to see how accurate he is. That sounds. Right, yeah. So let's see how strong he is. I mean, the 16. That's not bad. And then An 8 on a sleight of hand. So Thad picks up this tray here, like throws it at this slime on the right, and just like hard fucking pulls the shot, and the tray just like flies off to the right. 1 second, I'll see if I can make that happen. Yeah, and the tray just sort of bounces and lands in the corner. Oh, damn it! Sorry, guys, I kind of screwed that up. And then it's going to be Ilarion's turn.
Hey, Fad, want to see something cool? Want to see something cool? Want to see something cool? Want to see something cool?
Yes, by all means, the 5th time, please.
He's gonna cast Chromatic Orb, and he wants to cast Ice. Wait, cold damage. Sorry, what the fuck? I thought it was ice.
Yeah, that's good one.
What's the sphere of damage on that?
I'm looking. It has a range of 90 feet, but it's not telling me the. Oh, it's 5 feet. It says.
Okay, that's cool.
Cool. So yeah, you can hit both of them with it.
I'm trying to see. Oh wait, sorry. No, that was my unarmed strike. It says range / area 90 feet. I do apologize. So it's 90 feet. Oh my god, why is it so big?
I think, yeah, that's interesting. I think that's just the area in which you can hit people.
Yeah, that's the range. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
but I don't actually know how big it is.
So let me just read quickly. You hurl an orb of energy at a target within range, and then make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 3d8 of the chosen damage. If you roll the same number on 2 or more of the d8s, the orb can leap to a different target of your choice within 30 feet of the target. So it's not. It just affects whatever you cast it at, basically.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how, because I want to hit both of them ideally.
I mean, if you hit the first one and then roll 2 of the same on the d8s for the damage, then you get to make it jump at least. So you've got a chance. But you having only 1 attack per action and limited spells. I mean, you could magic missile. That would be.
I'm looking at another source. It says from the player's handbook that it's a 4-inch diameter spear. What the hell? 4-inch.
So yeah, you basically just be able to cast it on 1 target, right?
Oh, I see. I'll cast it on slime that is closest to Vex, the one on the left.
Sure. So it's your spell attack +6, I believe. Yeah. So if you just roll the hit DC on the chromatic orb there,
that is a 13 to hit.
That's unfortunately does not hit. So
does that consume a spell slot if I cast it?
Does.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Oh shit.
So yeah, you fire off a chromatic orb. You know, you say to Thad, "Want to see something cool? Want to see something cool?" And then just completely whiff your chromatic orb. And it flies by.
He's gonna look at his wand. He's just gonna look at his wand, acting like that was the reason why it missed.
Yeah, it's the wand's.
Not the spellcaster's fault. It's the wand.
Nice. So Thad, that's you. You're up.
I look at Ilarion and I go, very cool. And then I look and I check this out. And then I cast another Sacred Flame.
Yep, go for it.
That's 1 damage. And
Did you even hit it?
I think. Do I not need to roll a dex saving throw to make sure that hits?
Yeah, isn't there a spell saving DC?
Yes,
Otherwise it takes half.
you're actually true. You're actually right. A dex save or take 1d8
Dex
rating.
12, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me roll. They're not surprisingly. Slimes are not very dexterous.
Not surprised.
Yeah, it's a dex 12. You can
There
actually.
you go. Yeah, you got a 3.
Yeah.
Cool. So it takes 1 damage, and
Yeah.
that's the one on the left. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I flex my bicep again, and I go, haha. And hey, and yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. Very nice. Right. So one of those slimes.
Ah, shit.
It's gonna fucking lumbers up to you, Vex. It goes like,
Don't eat me!
and he's gonna make an attack on you. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Cool. Oh, sorry, I've rolled that to probably. Wait, no, I probably need to say, yeah, hang on. I'm not going to roll it again, but yeah, they'll work now. Yeah,
It lunges above her.
instead.
yeah, just like this big sort of like jelly-like hand, it, like pushes out of the shape of the main jelly and like splats the table behind you as it tries to hit you. The other one is then going to move forward, and he's also going to try and attack you. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's
do
gonna.
it.
So that's 7 damage plus 4 acid damage, so 11 damage total. This thing just goes, and then just hits you with this big splattery jello-like hand appendage, and you're just like covered in this horrible like acidic green jello as it like moves the thing back off you again.
I think
You guys all just see Vet that she sort of shakes the acid, coughs up some blood.
Oh shit, Vex, are you alright?
No!
Maybe get away from them? I don't know. And it's your turn, Vex.
Professor Aguefort, is there anything you can do to make me magic? Because I can't damage either of these things.
Magic, you say? Can you do magic?
No!
No. Well, I guess that sounds fair. Sure, why not? And he you see he sort of like puts his hand out and like makes some sort of weird, complicated motions with his fingers. And as he does so, your sword starts to sort of glow blue. There you are. That should do it.
Thank you! Okay, she's gonna make 2 attacks. Slime to the.
Okay.
17 to
Yep, that will hit.
2. So that's 4 magic
Okay.
slashing, and then cunning action hide.
Cool. Yeah, you can try that. So let me just do. You did damage to the one on the right. Yep.
Yeah.
And it was 4.
And then 23 on the hide.
Cool.
So-
Let me see if they spot you. They got a +2 to these rolls. I'll do it for both of them. 2 and a 9. So yeah, neither of them see you. You just sort of disappear under the table, I guess.
Oh yeah, so she ducks. Runs out.
Okay, cool. Cool. Next up is Buck, who again looks to Thad and goes, "So Thad, do I just throw these donuts at him now, or can I? I don't know. Maybe yeah, Professor. Can I get like magic fists or something?" And Aguefort sort of looks at Buck and goes, "What? Magic fists? How? I don't. I'm not even sure how that would really work. Give me a minute, I'll work on it. Buck's just going to sort of hold his turn, just to sort of defend if these guys get too close. Hilarious.
Come on, Hilarion.
You can see him fiddling with his wand. Alright, I think I've got it working now. And he will...
Yeah, come on, fine-tune that thing in. You gotta get the sights right, you know?
He will cast Magic Missile at the slime on the left.
Sure.
This should do it. He will cast it. For...
So, what's Magic Missile?
It only does 1d... Oh my god, 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, but they don't have any save from it, so it's guaranteed. You make 3 glowing darts of magical force at level 1.
Oh, sorry, do I need to...
3 d4.
I need to do 3 rolls.
3d4 plus 3, basically, is what you've got there, damage-wise.
Oh, that's weird. Why is it doing a single roll? Alright, I'll roll again.
I think if you right-click it 3 times, it... Or, I can't remember, hang on.
Oh no, I can do it. You right click it and adjust the dice. Yeah, I found it.
Yeah.
I'll do the other 2 dice. For 8 plus, what was the first roll? 8 plus 3, 11 damage.
Nice. Is that 11 damage plus the 3 that you add from that as well?
No, as in, that's all the damage altogether.
Okay, cool, nice.
So he points his wand at the slime, and just free wisp of red magic missiles travel and impact it directly.
Yep, nice. So yeah, your magic missiles fly through the air, hit this thing, and like sort of the mouth side of it. There's no eyes, but like the mouth side of it sort of turns to face you.
Oh god, it's staring at me.
Ow!
Yeah, so, Thad, what do you do?
So which slime is looking at towards us?
This one here.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame at the one on the left.
Yep, do you think?
You gotta... This is DC 12.
Okay.
Dex.
Well, it rolled a 12, but it's got a -2 to Dex, so it's a 10. So yeah, you hit it.
Womp womp.
So you hit that one for 4 damage.
That's my turn.
Cool. Yeah, that thing kind of goes as you do that, and is going to like lumber over towards you. Can it make? I don't know if it can hit you from that. Let's see. Oh, I think it can. What's its range? Hang on, let me see what its reach is. Yeah, this thing can reach 10 feet anyway.
This thing's huge.
Yes. This big lumbering slime comes up to you, and same sort of thing. A big like sort of arm and like with a fist sort of on the end, like made of slime, like reaches up to hit you. It's only 13 to hit though.
Nice try, slime.
So it splats on the floor next to you. Just goes, and that's the end of its go.
Some of that slime lands on me, and I'm just like, ugh. And he wipes it off.
This other one is going to move forward.
Oh god!
And is going to attack Alarion. I'm assuming a 23 hits Alarion.
Yeah, that will hit.
So that is 6 plus 6, so 12 damage. So yeah, this thing like raises a big fist up, splats you with it, like covers you in this like horrible gooey acid stuff.
Oh, can I use a reaction to absorb the element?
You can if you want to, yeah.
Yes, I'll do that. To reduce the damage to 2. Wait,
So you take 2 damage off it, so it's just 10 damage, and does that mean... I probably should read, hang on.
But I'm having a read of it as well. Lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next... Oh, fuck. Can I not cast down second thought?
I mean, yeah, we can say you don't if you want, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck am I gonna do? Just melee attack it after? Yeah, I won't cast it. I'll just take the 12. Ah!
Yeah, so yeah, you get slime. This thing just goes... and yeah, that's the end of its turn. Thanks.
Does it have any pushback by any chance?
Does it have any... No, you don't go anywhere. It's just this horrible, like, slimy shit. Like, the thing that it hit you with wasn't like super solid, you know? It's just enough for it to hurt.
Well, it really hurt.
Vex is gonna... she's still in stealth from the previous turn. Under the...
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So she's gonna just run out. Slime. Yeah.
Yeah, just one hit.
So 11 down.
Nice.
And then bonus side.
Let's see how well hidden you are. No. That's a 10 for one and a 9 for the other. So it's a 12 and an 11. So yeah, neither of them see it.
Okay, so she just...
Cool. The end of your go?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Buck's gonna be like, Professor, any chance I can get, like, you know, some magic, please? And Aguefort just sort of looks at me and goes, yeah, sorry, I was thinking about that. Sure, how about this? And again, he does some, like, crazy weird motion with one of his hands in, like, Buck's direction. And you guys see sort of, like, these, like, sort of bright, magical, like, not fully like gloves, more like almost biker gloves with like fingerless, but like, and there's like magical flames sort of like creeping up Buck's fists around them. And Aguefort goes, how about that? Does that help? Buck sort of goes, yeah, I guess, sure. And he hops down from the table and is going to punch this slime. Buck tries to punch that thing and absolutely whiffs it. Apparently punching a slime is harder than it looks. That's all he can do. So it's Ilarion.
I think Ilarion will elect to ask the professor for some help. Professor, I'm kind of hurt right now. I could use a hand.
Well, I mean, you've got magic, don't you, boy?
Well, I mean, they're really close, and
Well, sometimes it pays to, run away a little bit if you have to. Get yourself some space if you're not an up-close fighter.
good idea, Professor. And he will incur reaction back. Sure. Actually, no. He'll disengage as an action.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Disengage, and he'll use his movement to get the hell out of there.
Aguefort sees you do this and goes, "Hey, that's the plan, old chap. Get yourself a bit of comfort room."
And yeah, Thad.
I mean, he just looks at everything and goes, just close combat, and then just pulls out his sword instinctively. And
Yep.
I'm gonna attack the same slime on the left.
Cool.
Yeah. Six to hit.
Yeah, that does not hit, sadly.
All right. Well.
Yeah, Thad whiffs that one.
Yeah. That's. I'm not gonna cast anything just yet, so that's my turn.
Cool, no problems. Right, first slime. Bereft of any of the target, it's going to attack you. Thad. Does a 21 hit Thad?
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be 9 plus 3 acid damage. So that's, what's that? 12. 12 damage as this thing raises a giant slimy fist and like splats you with it.
Fuck. Holy shit.
Yeah, that thing's go. The other slime is going to attack Buck because he's trying to punch it.
No, Thad, no!
10. I'm not even sure what Buck's AC is. 11. It doesn't hit. Yeah, so that one hits the table. The splat. And it's Vex's go.
She's gonna stick with what seems to be working, so she runs out past. Pardon me, Professor. And she's stabbed this thing twice. Hopefully. What's its AC?
15 hits.
Okay. The other one doesn't. So that's another 8 damage. And only a 12 for the heart.
Okay, so you hit that thing for 8 damage. And then let's see if they see you hide. So a 13 and an 18.
So they both see me.
So yeah, if you're gonna, yeah. So I mean, I don't know if Vex knows that or not. I think, yeah.
She's gonna try and run away anyway.
Yeah, so that one's probably gonna get an attack of opportunity as she runs off. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's roll to see if it hits you as you run away. It's only a 7, so no, it doesn't manage to hit you.
Okay. Swipe.
Yeah, it just goes, as you
And
run off.
I need to be aware I sneak. Yeah, that's me done.
Cool. Buck is going to keep on swinging.
I really need to learn how to make something to heal, but I should have taken some bacon this morning.
So yes, 22, so he's going to hit. That's 7 damage, and then he's going to Flurry of Blows, spend a key point. Oh, that's a nat 20. And that's another 7. So that's 14 damage in total as he's like swinging away with like magical fists now. Oh, actually, that's exactly how much HP that thing has. So Buck, yeah, punches that thing into a a mess basically. He just goes, oh, I did it! Hey guys, I did it! This thing's done. And yeah, that thing is is dead. That's the end of his turn. Alarion.
Sorry. Ilarion will use his movement to get the fuck away from them. Move here. Look to the slime. And he will once again cast Chromatic Orb at the slime on the left, which is it dead? Or is it just down? Is that slime alive? The one on the left? The one that's...
Sorry, the one on the left is dead, but punched it into a puddle. So the one on the right is the one that's alive.
Yeah, so he will cast Chromatic Orb. Please. For a 10.
What flavor?
Well, let's see if it hits first, and then I'll think about it.
What was it, a 10? Yeah, sadly a 10 does not hit.
Oh, he's contemplating.
Roll me a... He's only got 1, so it wouldn't do any help anyway. I was going to say, what I want you to do is make sure that you don't hit don't hit Thad here.
Oh God.
In your... Yeah.
I don't think you'd like...
So, whatever dex-based skill you want to try and use to not hit Thad, like sleight of hand or something like that would probably be...
Okay, you got a 15 from me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you manage, even though you missed the guy behind, you actually you managed to not aim it at Thad.
Fuck.
So yeah, your spell whizzes by, just hits the wall over yonder. Anything else Alarion can do, or is that it?
Nope.
Cool. Okay, fine.
That has a concussion.
Dead!
And I look behind me and I look at, I just see the thing whiz by, and I go, "Come on!" And I'm gonna attack the slime again. $16? 20. That's a 20.
That's a 20. Oh, a 20 hits, yep.
12.
Nice. Is Thad's sword magical?
No, it's a standard sword.
Okay, cool. So you do that. You slice at this thing. It like cuts this big fucking like gash into the side of it, and the slime goes like and splits into 2.
Oh no!
Whilst also getting slightly smaller.
There's no end to this! And then I kind of hold my head as my head hurts like crazy. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Yeah, Buck sees you multiply these again and goes, "Whoa, Thad, Did you mean to make another one of them, or is there a logic behind this?
I just keep holding my head with my hand.
Guys, I think you need to understand not everything he does actually has a reason. I'm pretty sure he's just as impulsive as the rest of us. You hear that from under the table.
I'm still clenching my head.
Valerian's just fiddling with his wand. What the fuck?
Oh no.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. So, yeah, that thing, yeah, it brings a big slimy fist down on you, Thad. Bam! It rolls like, roar, as it hits you for 17 damage. Does that take Thad down?
Wait. Yes. Yes.
So Thad is down and making saving throws then. That's the end of its turn. As the next slime attacks Buck.
So do I make the first saving throw this turn or the next turn?
I think at the start of your turn
Okay.
is when they start. Yeah, Buck is going to make some attacks. Other way around. Yeah, thank you. I got there eventually. Yeah, that hits Buck. Yeah, you see Buck get hit as this slime smashes him with one of these big, horrible, slimy hands. And he goes from looking absolutely fine to being, like, drooping to fall into his knees almost. Like, oh God. Oh God, that doesn't feel good. Yeah, that's that slime's turn. Vex, it's your go.
Okay. Didn't turn my mind. Yeah. So one hit. 7 damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action hide for an 8.
Okay. Let's see if you get spotted. No, their highest was a 16. So yeah, I guess it's Buck's go. He is looking hurt, but he is going to keep swinging.
Professor Aguefort, I'm sorry to ask for your help again, but I don't suppose there's any way that you can heal any of us. Is there?
What? Say what now?
Well, it's just, I think that Buck and I might be quite close to passing out, and Dad is already lying on the floor, if you haven't noticed.
You see him just sort of like munching away at a little like bowl of popcorn. As he's like, oh, well, yeah, sorry, I kind of forgot. It was lost in the entertainment. Yeah, sure. I can try and do something, sure.
Hilarion, I can hear you breathing from over here.
Sorry, I'm hurt.
Buck makes an attack, hits. That is 3 damage. He's going to make. He's going to bonus action for another unarmed strike. That's going to hit. That's for another 6. So he does 10 damage to that slime. Yeah, the slime does not seem to enjoy that. It goes like, "Rah, rah." Does not look happy. Alarion.
Right.
You can just hit one of them.
Yeah, he's gonna move a bit more. And he'll shout across the room, working on it! And he'll cast Toll the Dead on the slime closest to Fad. The one on the right. So it has to make a
This one, yeah.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay, not very wise.
So wisdom 14, or it takes.
It rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god! Well,
We've got
so
a.
it's gonna take half damage then.
Yep.
Is it missing HP?
Is what missing HP?
Slime.
I mean, you can roll it. Sorry, you're asking as Alarion or as Apollo?
As Apollo.
Yeah, it's taken some damage, yeah.
Okay, because I think it's supposed to take a 1d12 halved, because obviously if it's missing any hit points, take 1d12 instead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, roll it with a d12 then.
You do want me to? I rolled a d8, so do you want me to roll a d4 instead?
No, just roll new, just roll the d12.
Alright. Rolling. 10 half.
Nice, yes, it takes 5 damage.
So enders go.
Nice. Thad, you make a death save for us.
Yes. Yes, I am. Just give me 2 seconds. Oh yeah, I was like, where are my death saves? I haven't like got, okay. Let's see what's up. Okay, well, I failed that one.
Yeah, that's a failure.
Oh.
Right. Before the slimes take their turn, Aguefort looks to you, Vex, and goes, Vex, who should I can only really help one of you, so do you want me to, who should I help, I guess?
You need to get Thad up off the floor, because if they hit him whilst he's down, he's going to die.
Well, very pragmatic. Yes, okay, sure thing. And he casts his hand out, makes some crazy movements with his fingers, and Thad, you are back up at half health.
What happened?
Yeah, no explanation for it, nothing like that. Still pretty fucking injured, but no longer dying. Book looks over as you sort of wake up and goes, "Oh, Thad! Oh, good, you're not dead. I thought they might have killed you."
I don't answer. I just trying to figure out what's going on.
So Slime here is going to attack old Buck, I think. rolls a 14, which I think still hits Buck. It does. I don't know if he has any way of avoiding it either. I'm just checking. I don't think he does. No. So that hits Buck. So let's roll the damage. For 11 damage, yeah, so that is going to take Buck down, I believe. Yep, so Buck is down. Next slime is going to... It sees you get up there. Thad is going to just try and attack you again. Actually, I don't think Thad would technically be up on his feet until his go, so I'm just going to see if it's smart enough to see if Thad is like something that needs attacking. It is not smart. So no, it doesn't attack Thad. It is going to... In fact, I'm going to roll for it, let's see. Okay, it's actually going to go for Professor Aguefort. It takes a wander over this way. And he's going to try and attack him. Nope. Thanks.
Okay, seeing Thad, but
Cool. You're not in stealth, remember?
did it not? Did I?
Oh no, wait, no, that was the time before. My apologies. Yeah, no, you are in stealth.
So are these with advantage?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that one hit anyway. Oh my god, 2-3. So still just one hit. For 11 magic.
What does Vex do as she kills that jelly?
Ooh. I think looking down at her friend who up until recently was just punching the living shit out of the she says, "You leave Buck alone, you horrible jelly!" And she just slashes it off, cuts it into neatly square. And then totally fails check. Runs back.
What do they need to roll? Hit over 6. That's probably not going to be great, but let's
Yeah,
see.
I know.
I think one of them sees you.
Well, the other one's dead. Remember, I killed it.
Oh yes, you did kill it. Yep, sorry. So just one can see you then, because there's only one alive.
But I am underneath the table as an obstacle.
Yeah, it wasn't close enough to get what's it attack on you either. So.
But yeah, Buck's still down.
That's cool. I will roll a saving throw for him. That's a 10. That's a success. Ilarion.
Right. Which of these slimes is left standing?
Just the one next to Professor Aguefort there.
Oh, lovely. I'm in range, so I will cast Toll the Dead once more for a Wisdom 14. Also, has it taken? It's taken some damage, right?
Yes, it has. Yeah. They rolled a 4 on its wisdom check.
Okay, so that is a 1d12. For an 11. 11 damage.
So yeah, you hit this thing with Toll the Dead. It sort of goes, and it's gonna like just try like it's slowly gonna like move around, trying to see where that came from. Fad, it is your turn.
Over here, he's gonna wave his hand at it as it looks like it's turned to him.
You wake up on the floor, and you've had a little bit of time to lie here now. What does he do?
I take out my water skin and I drink some water.
Yeah, sure.
Then I'm gonna try and get up.
Sure, yeah, you can use your action to get up.
I'm assuming my shield. Oh wait, that probably broke concentration, right? The death.
Yeah, when you go down, that breaks any spell. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna nothing. I'm just gonna look around to see what the situation is.
Yeah, want to roll perception? See if you can get any insight on what's going on. Up to you.
Yeah, it's a 5. So.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking hectic, man. There's a couple of dead slime puddles in front of you, one substantially bigger than the other. Your head hurts to fuck. Like, yeah, there's not much else you notice.
Yeah. I clench my head. Just kind of like hold my head. Oh my god. I'm gonna like a migraine or something.
Yeah, that slime really didn't agree with you.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. That one slime that's left, I'm just going to see if it actually sees Hilarion or not. I don't think it does, but let's find out.
Over here.
Actually, it rolled pretty good on that. It was 16. So it is just going to slime its way over towards Hilarion. Slides all over Buck, leaves him looking like proper snail trail.
Oh no.
No.
Vex, it's your turn.
Can just get down to attack. Still only one hit for 4 whole damage. $13. Cool. Yeah.
Buck fails his death save.
Oh.
Professor Aguefort!
Ilarion's gonna call to Aguefort. Please help Buck, and he will cast Toll the Dead once again.
Aguefort's
Slam.
No, he's not dying, he's just knocked down, you know? Only on the brink.
Oh, well, I don't know that.
He'll be alright, you know? Two of us need to go and help him.
None of us can heal!
Let's go and help him up.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw again.
Yeah, let me make that wisdom save.
Please.
That is an 11.
Okay, it did not. Takes 5 damage.
Nice.
And Ilarion will use his movement to draw the creature further away. He'll taunt it. Be like, "Can't catch me."
Cool. Thad.
Okay, well, I'm gonna turn around and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. Just this time without flexing my bicep because I'm a bit disoriented.
Your flex.
DC 12 dex from the slime.
Yep, let me roll that now. That is a 2.
That's 6 damage then.
Very nice.
That's my turn.
This thing is now a bit confused about which way to go, since it's going to hit from both sides.
Pick me! Pick me!
I'm going to roll. Odds it goes towards Ilarion, evens it goes towards Buck.
Thaddeus.
Sorry, Thad.
Thaddeus.
Cool. It's just going to keep on.
Want to take opportunity attack?
How close?
It's not close enough. It's not close enough.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It's just going to keep on looming its way towards Ilarion. Vex.
Go and help Buck. I can draw its attention.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna jump down and try and help Buck.
Cool. Roll me a medicine check.
Slaps him on the face.
Big old slap.
Yeah, you slap him on the face, and surprisingly, that doesn't help.
Okay, so she's just gonna sit there shaking his shoulders. Get up! Come on!
He's gonna make a death save.
Can I give him advantage on that?
If you'd roll higher on that medicine check, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's another failure.
Oh.
Ilarion.
Larion will turn, face the creature, and I mean, you already know what he's gonna do. That's my only offensive spellcasting cantrip.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you start at level 1 and you're in the early levels, you get a lot of choice.
It's either I take like all damage spells, or I take like some utility and a damage spell. So yeah, he'll may have to make a wisdom saving throw once again.
Cool. That's 12.
Oh, didn't make it. So close. It will take 6 damage as Ilarion elects to use his movement still to get away from it.
What happens as this spell kills this slime?
I guess is there like a how do you kill a slime? I guess it's like, is there like something binding it, like a soul?
Yeah, it's got some sort of life force holding everything together. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you see that life force glow, and the slime kind of just crashes into that soul that it has. Just
No.
implodes,
It's
I
a slime
guess.
explosion then.
Implodes on it.
Implosion, not explosion. It implodes into itself. He does not want to make a mess like last time.
Because the slime basically cleans itself up into its own black hole.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Anybody else think that kind of looked like a butthole?
You just hear Buck dying on the floor.
Let's get to Buck immediately.
Aguefort walks up and sort of casts something magic again, and Buck comes around.
Vex is still slapping in the face.
Is he alright?
Hey, it worked!
Oh!
Well, you say that, but you were dead, now you're not. So she tries to help him up. That involves basically offering him a hand that's barely higher than he is currently going down.
He just sort of looks at you and goes, I mean, thank you, but that's... Here, just stand still. And he puts a hand on top of your head and just sort of like pushes himself up on you. Give me a strength check.
No. +0. No.
What'd you get? 13. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, no, you managed to be like strong enough that he could like lift himself up, get back on his feet.
She stands up on her tippy toes, help him up.
Right. So yeah, Aguefort walks over to you all, and goes, "Well, must say, not bad at all. You know, quite new at this whole thing, and
2 of us nearly died.
oh, that's what adventuring is. You know, it's a violent mess of violence. You know, yeah. It's you know, you adapted as you thought. The only real thing is, some one of you needs to probably learn how to heal one of the others. You know, that would help. But I think the 4 of you would be perfect for what I have in mind. This would be splendid. Yes.
What did you have in mind, Professor?
Well, I've got some sort of slightly more advanced, but you know, kind of magical things and errands and such that need performing around the place, and I think the 4 of you would be perfect to do them as your your curriculum for the year.
Okay.
So
How come there were no other students in the cafeteria? Is it the slime problem?
Sorry, what? Where are all the students? Well, it's not lunchtime yet, is it, boy?
Point.
So, yes. What do you say? Obviously, this would replace, you know, your schoolwork for the year. This would be the, you know, you just do these things and you would pass, you know?
Yes.
Larion will defer to his companions.
I think we could agree, but maybe on a proviso.
More bargain! Not very bold of you. Well, what do you say? Go on then, spit it out.
Well, if I learn anything from my father, it's to make sure that you get something out of a deal that you make. And
Well, you'd be passing school.
Yes. Well, out of this encounter, what I learned was that neither Buck or I can make magical attacks, and on some enemies, that's going to be quite a drawback. So, if you were able to see your way to provide with some magic items that would enable us to do that, maybe then we'd be in a better position to take on these tasks.
He sort of looks at you, strokes his beard a bit, and goes,
She said the entire thing whilst wringing her hands and staring at her feet.
Yes, well, I think I could do maybe one better than that. I think the best thing is that if you know, I probably teach your lessons from here on in, and I can teach you how to do those things yourself. Rather than have to rely on somebody else to go and do it, you can, yes, you know, give them a fish and all that.
Okay.
So why don't we? Yes, why don't we take a, you know, we've done the practical, I guess now, and time for maybe a theory lesson. We can go and just cover some shit, I guess, and whatever kind of things it is you need to prepare for getting out there and fighting bad stuff. Yes. He sort of looks around at you all, sort of expectantly.
If everyone else is up for it, then so am I.
Bug looks to the 3 of you and like sort of shrugs and like, I mean, sounds kind of fun.
Are we on?
Well, let's see what Fad has to say. This is a group decision after all.
Yeah, Thad. What about you? beard muted? Or...
He is muted.
No.
No longer.
I was writing in my journal, sorry.
Yes, you get Thad, you get sort of persistent people like asking you what your thoughts are as you're trying to write in your journal.
Yeah, just sorry guys. I kind of spaced out there for a bit. What were you asking?
So, I mean, did you hear what Professor Aguefort had to say, or were you too lost in his book there?
I sort of partially overheard what he said. Sure. Can I roll?
I'm doing perception on that bullshit.
Yeah, roll yourself your deception, my friend.
Yeah, I totally heard what he said. That's please.
Yeah, thanks. He heard.
Okay.
Well, I mean, good. I mean, at least I don't have to explain it again. So, you in?
Sure.
Cool. Yeah. So, what about you then, Valerian?
Oh, if the group decides yes, then who am I to say no?
Well, I mean, we don't want someone to be doing shit they don't want to do.
Yeah, it feels like you have a really severe people-pleasing problem.
My first answer was yes, first of all.
I mean, sure, okay. So Aguefort sort of goes, well, splendid, excellent. Well, let's get on with it then. This way. And he's going to lead you guys off to his office.
Lead the way, Professor.
You don't have any spare spells lying around, Professor, do you?
1 second, I need to remember which doors go where here.
Having trouble there, Professor? Oh,
So yeah,
wow.
you guys all follow him into sort of this crazy magical looking office. And he goes, right, okay then. So, first order of business. I guess, should probably, so, what is it you guys, I guess, tell me what class it is that you are and are enrolled in, and then I guess from there we can go with stuff that you need to learn, right? Let's start with you there, that incredibly bearded fellow. That is an extraordinary beard for a gentleman of your age. What's your name? And
Thad Castle. I am an acolyte of Cord. I've traveled far away and sent on a quest to, well, learn, I suppose.
Well, very, very grand, Mr. Thad. What is it did you feel that you need to learn from us here then? What is it you just wanted people to wantonly teach you random things, or have you got something in mind?
Well, probably expand my my fighting abilities as a fighter, and possibly some cleric skills.
I see, a man of the cloth then, in that sense as well. Interesting. Okay, very nice, very good. Okay, next, you there, with the very fancy coat. What say you? What's your name? He points to you,
Solarium, Professor.
Sorry, say that again, buddy.
It's Alarion, Professor. I want to
very
be
good.
a wizard.
Ah, man after my own heart. Yes, wizardry, all sorts of magical tricks. Yes, that is there's some real power to be found there. What is it? Anything in particular that you were trying to learn, or what is it that drove you to learn magic from the books then?
let's just say a lot of expectation has been thrust on me, Professor.
Yeah. Well. I mean, yes. Yes, living up to expectations can be one way of living your life, yes, but,
I'd like to
Make sure
exceed expectations, Professor, not me.
oh, very good, very good. Make sure you also, I guess, then exceed your own expectations, I guess. Don't let everyone else just place them upon you, you know?
That is the idea, Professor.
Oh, good man. He then points to you, Vex, and goes... No. Okay, okay, I guess he's going to point to Buck first, then he goes, you there! What about you? Buck just sort of looks at him and goes, I'm Buck Castle. And Aguefort goes, oh, brothers! Oh, I see! I didn't realize you two were related!
Not related.
And Aguefort goes, oh, sorry, no offense, man. Buck just sort of, like looks and goes, yeah, I guess I kind of learned... Well, I didn't even really realize the guy who was teaching me was that religious, but I kind of learned, fighting, like, how monks fight. So I guess, like, I mean, I'm not really a monk. I'm not, like, you know, I don't wear one of those crazy fucking robes or, you know, have a weird haircut or, but I just, it's just like, you know, I like to fight.
Mind your profanity in front of the professor, please.
The professor, like, Aguefort just sort of looks at it and goes, oh, what? No, I don't fucking mind. It's fine with me. Hold on to the dictionary, what boy? And
Wait. I need to ask something. Is that belt like part of his beard, or?
give me a perception check.
Sorry, I'm so curious. Oh, I got a 10.
Yeah, absolutely looks like his beard becomes a belt around his midriff, yeah.
He'll scratch his chin,
Aguefort
indicating his lack of a beard.
Aguefort's just gonna go, right, well, I guess, okay, splendid. You, the small fox person over there. Vex, that's the one, that was your name, I remember that one. What about you? Over here, get off the table.
I mean, I'm sat in an armchair.
Oh. It looks like a table because of your
With
face.
you on top of the chair, it looks like a table because of the base of the character.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, she was sat on it with her feet on the seat, so she gets.
Right, so, Vex, what about you?
Well, my father is, as he told me anyway, the most famous rogue who ever lived. So.
Oh, what's his name?
Nox Shadowclaw?
Does she say that laughing, or?
No, she. Sorry. That was me trying to. She says, oh, Nox Shadow.
I see. Well, I mean, in fact, one second, I'm going to roll for him to see if he knows anything about this guy.
I mean, the reality is her father was basically the only person who spoke to, you know, a good 10 years of life, and that's so everything he's told her she thinks to be true.
Yeah, so he rolled an 18, he gets a +6, so that's a 24. So at this point, I guess, outside of us, like, being players here, as, like, the PCs, like, what would you rather? Do you want me to just decide whether he's making it up or not, or do you want it to be false, or, you know, do you want an input on that? What were you?
I think I'm happy for Aguefort to realise that with that, it's not he goes, oh, well, I know it probably exists. He knows.
Sure. See, Aguefort sort of looks and goes, oh, yes, I see. Okay, so, what is it what are you trying to learn here, then, Vex? What's it
Well, he was quite disappointed with the fact that I'm not, or I wasn't really, how did he phrase it? Useful. So he hoped that I'd be able to learn some rogue skills here to make me sneakier and better at. Yeah.
Aguefort sort of raises an eyebrow and goes, well, you would have thought the world's best rogue would have been able to teach you that themselves, but,
He says I'm not very good at learning the way he teaches.
an interesting phenomenon. Yes. Well, usually he looks a little bit annoyed. Like, not annoyed, just sort of angry at something, at least. And, yeah, so he turns to all four and goes, right, well, okay, so, I guess first off is I guess I need to give you your first quest then. The forest nearby, it just sort of needs to be, well, I guess checked out. After this rat king that you all fought in this cellar there, we need to make sure there's no, dangerous monsters about that could, well, hurt the normal people, the public that live here. So yes, what do you say? Clear out the forest?
Could we, sorry, it's a bit wimpy, but first?
Oh, of course. Well, yes, by all means. Yes, you need to get all your spells back and get all your health back and that. What?
And the other thing we talked about with regard to doing magic.
Well, yes. So what sort of magic do you need to tell me what it is you want to learn, really, and then I can teach.
I know it's not necessarily the sort of thing that you would have at a school, but this isn't necessarily a normal sort of school, maybe. So, do you have an armorer? I'm not really good at doing magic. I can only do things like very, very simple minor illusions, but if I had magic weapons...
Oh, I see. So you need to go and buy or get some sort of magic sword or something like that, like a dagger or that?
Something with an enchantment.
I'm sure. There must be somewhere in town. And he pulls out one of those little maps of town like you've all got, which is that image that I sent you all. Yes, let's see here now. What do we have? I bet the big mall at the bottom, Thrallmart, they'd have something. Must be some sort of, Walmart for war axes or something. I'd head down there and see if you can't find some sort of, basic magical weapon.
So the Thrallmart next to the Elm Valley Mall.
Yes, that's the one.
Okay, sure.
That's on the other side of the town.
Well, you can exercise, get your steps in, And he looks to the rest of you. Is there anybody else? Anything that you, some sort of spell you wanted to learn, or something that you could use to help protect yourselves, or what?
Can any of you learn healing magic?
Yeah. Have you got a healing spell that I could use?
He goes, yeah, so let's have a look now. And he wanders over to the table and picks up a book. He's going to go through it. Give me 1 second.
In-N-Out Burgers.
What?
In-N-Out Burgers.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, look at the map. Right below the police station. Why is Thrallmart? Let's go to Elm Valley Mall.
Does Stan say that out loud?
Yeah, I'm thinking out loud.
I think looking through his book goes, don't be silly now, Thad. Elm Valley Mall's like the normal mall. There's no magic stuff for sale in there. That's just, clothes and TVs and that sort of shit.
Why is the police station on fire?
Right, yeah, so Aguefort looks up from his spellbook and looks to you, Hilarion. And goes,
So the problem we've got here, lad, is that all of the spells I could teach you, you don't really have the ability to cast. So I think the second best thing we could do for now, until you get a little bit stronger, is yes, why not take these scrolls?
and he picks up like 5 scrolls off the table, and casts some magic into them. There's just this sort of like green, sort of tealy blue magic out of his fingertips into these. He sort of mutters something under his breath as he does it, and passes them over to you and goes,
There you are. There's some basic healing magic. That'll
Oh, thank you, Professor.
yeah, it's only it's only one small sort of blast of health, but it's better than nothing. And then once you've got some level 2 spell slots, we can work on you. We can work on you getting some proper magic in your arsenal.
the spells he gave you just do 1d8 plus 2 of healing magic.
Right, let me put that in my inventory.
Aguefort looks at the book and goes, "What about you, lad?" And I guess Bug just looks up and goes, "Well, I mean, I just sort of needed some way of making punches magical. Is that a thing?"
Could he keep those flaming gloves that you made?
And Aguefort goes, okay, let me see.
I mean, again, I don't think you've quite got the ability to cast the sort of magic that I need to teach you to do that. So, I tell you what, if you get some decent gloves from the mart when you're there down at the throne mart, and if you bring those back, I can just enchant those with a good bit of magic for you. So then, when you punch in stuff, they can do the damage you need. How's that sound?
Buck just sort of goes, I mean, I'll take your word for it if you say it'll work. Let's do it. And Aguefort goes, yep, splendid, excellent. Right, so you there, Thad? Anything I can do to help you with?
Can I cast some healing magic?
Well, do you have what sort of level spell can you cast? Can you cast a level 2 spell yet?
Yes. I'm gonna roll deception.
Okay, we're going to roll a perception for him. He gets an ungodly +8 to a perception check. This isn't like this guy's a level 20 fucking wizard. Like he is. So even then, it is a 16. Does that? Oh yeah, that beats it. Okay.
Only just.
Yeah. He just looks at you and goes, and you see like his eye on the left-hand side of his head just sort of lights up with this like purple, weird magical glow. And he goes,
No, I don't think so. No, okay.
Are there any scrolls or potions that you might be able to give us just to keep us going until we can get?
Well, I just gave Ilarion 5 healing scrolls.
Good job, Alarion's good at sharing.
yeah. Aguefort looks to you, Thad, and goes,
You'll need to sort of be working on the cleric act, boy. So you get a couple of levels of that behind you, and I can teach you some pretty good healing magic. But yes, until then, I'm afraid you just don't quite have the magic ability yet.
Does Thad have a response to that?
That just pouts. He's just gonna.
Yes, right. Oh, sorry. What say you, boy? Anything?
He just nothing. He just keeps quiet.
Well, okay. So, yeah, I guess you all need to sort of.
We need to go shopping.
Yeah, well, I guess.
I only have 30 gold. I don't feel like that's going to be enough to buy weapons.
Well, I mean, you're the one to stay with Jawbone, right, aren't you? You're the exchange sort of underprivileged students. Yes.
Yeah.
We'll just go and speak to Jawbone. I'm sure he'll kitch you out with some expense gold. He gets reimbursed for that.
Okay.
He also goes, I think maybe the actual on-foot scan of the forest, why don't we let that wait until the end of at least this week, so you guys can all come in and at least do... Maybe try and get you all at least another level before you get out there and do this fight, eh? We can work on that for...
Is it the Haven Wood?
Do you say that to him?
Yeah.
He goes, yes, that's the one, the Farhaven Woods. I've not detected anything overtly magical in there, but you never know, something might be hiding away from my detection, you know?
I can promise there's definitely someone.
Well, yes, that's it. So, anyway, yes, let's do that. You, at some point when the school day's over, you can all go and get what you need from the mall or whatever, or... Yes, okay, so let's continue with some lessons. Okay, so you guys, what I'm going to kind of do here is we're going to do like a little bit of like downtime style play, where you guys are going to have like sort of 3 main things that you're going to roll for to work on, which is going to be like, one's going to be like schoolwork, basically, like how well you're doing academically. One is going to be like social shit, basically. So like just how well you're like getting on in the school and like, you know, popularity that you're getting on with people, that sort of thing. And the third one is just going to be stress, like how heavily this is all weighing upon you, like with you kind of dealing with your first like crazy learning experience. So what we'll do is we'll roll those on a d20, and the skill that's going to like govern the thing behind it is what we'll add for the bonus. And then, so that'll basically just set out in the RP how you progress for the week, yeah?
Okay.
So, why don't we start with you, Ilarion? If you want to roll for the week.
Let's roll d20.
So yeah, we're going to do 3 rolls. Let's roll for your first. It's up to you which way round you want to do these in. Like whichever one you prioritise, you're going to get a bonus towards. So you'll get a +2 on top of whatever you're going to add from the modifier that you have from the skill you're using as well.
Do we have to
Pick
pick
that.
I'll roll my first d20, yeah?
You need to pick which one. You need to pick which skill you want to do as your first one before you roll. You know.
So which 3 skills can I put
So
it?
it's what we're gonna do is we're gonna say that the 3 things you're rolling for here are like your education. So you've got an education roll to see how well you're doing with just like actually understanding it and getting better as an adventurer.
Yeah.
You've got a roll for popularity and like social, so like how are you getting on with people in the school and like, you know, finding like that. And then the third roll is stress.
All right, let's do it.
So yeah, so it's you can do them in whichever order you want. So you know, if you're going to prioritize your stress levels, like so you're not like getting all worked up and like disadvantaged at shit. Like obviously you're not going to do as well at the other 2, but yeah, it's up to you.
I think he will prioritize the social aspects.
Okay, cool. Roll a d20 then. And what are you going to use from your charisma stats there to which one of those skills are you going to use to?
Persuasion.
You're going to use your persuasion, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what, do I need to roll d20 plus a persuasion, or?
So it's a d20 plus your persuasion bonus,
Okay, that's +3 then.
which is a +3, and then plus the +2 because it's the first thing you're rolling.
Alright, let's do it.
The DC you're trying to beat, just to give you a what's it, is a DC 12.
Alright, time to roll. Got a 5. +3, 8.
Okay.
+2.
+2 is 10.
Oh, fuck.
So, you actually, you know what? Roll with advantage. Roll that d20 once more. I feel like because it's the one you prioritized, it needs to.
Alright.
Yeah.
I got 18. 21.
Okay. Yeah. So you smashed that then. So I guess you can give us a bit of narration on like what is it? How is Ilarion doing like socially around the school as he walks around between doing things and like fetching stuff for quests and that sort of thing? Like how is he? Yeah, how does he find it?
Just very cordial with with everyone around. Like he's very he's very on it. It would look like he's got everything in check. He's kind of like the consummate professional. Yes, this is how you'd see him if you saw him in school, basically.
Okay, yeah, so not necessarily like laughing and joking with everybody, but just like friendly and nice and just, chill, that sort of thing.
He's like offering to help people on whatever they need, kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
They get a good time.
Yeah, so he's sort of like making a name for himself socially by just being one of those people that people come and talk to or like get some help with something that they're stuck on or that sort of thing.
Very approachable, that's what I'd say.
Nice. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so second roll then. What do you want to do? Do you want to do stress or education?
Let's see how we're doing educationally.
Okay, cool. So education's going to work in a couple of tiers.
Yep.
And like depending on how high you roll, it's going to basically determine like how many, whether you're going to pass or fail your lessons, which will determine whether you level up or not, essentially.
All right.
Again, you're looking for a DC. So DC 5 and below is like flat fail.
Okay.
DC 10 and below is like, yeah, you're doing okay, but it's like less than average.
You're just passing by.
Yeah. 10 to a 15 is like good, you're doing okay, like yeah, you're nothing special. And then from there up, it's going to be like a 17 to do something like, you get it and you're fucking, yeah, it's almost like you don't have to think about it. And then above that, anything over a 17 will just be like, yeah, you are.
All right, sounds good.
You're ripping through it.
So you want me to roll d20?
Yeah, roll a d20. Also, what skill do you want to use here? So it's for your. This is for education. So like, you really need to use intelligence or wisdom or something like that.
I'll use insight.
You want to use insight? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's a 13. Oh, that's an 11. Sorry. And what? Do we just take the bonus, the +6?
Yeah.
So that's 17.
That's a 17. Cool. Yeah. So you are keeping up with everything that Professor Aguefort can throw at you. He's talked you through theory and all this sort of stuff, like prepping spells, all this sort of thing. And yeah, throughout the course of the week, you level up.
Oh, lovely.
Last roll before you get distracted with level up.
Should I do that now?
Before your stress. And what we're going to kind of do with this is basically, if you fail a stress roll, you're going to take a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Should we roll now?
It's the same as the other DC 12.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can use something. I would suggest a Constitution-based skill, or just like using your Constitution.
Yeah.
Just using your con.
All right.
So it'd be a +2.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it then.
Yeah. So you need to roll 10 or above.
Right. I got 18.
Amazing.
+2. What the fuck?
carry on. Not only do you manage to breeze through everything like that, but you make it look absolutely effortless. And you didn't really think it's that hard, to be honest. Like you're just chilling, man. Yeah, you're doing
Well,
good.
I mean, when his mother prepares him for all this, like, I guess it's kind of like that.
Yeah, like the stuff that you learned that was probably a drag and that you didn't necessarily enjoy that much growing up is at least serving
It's
you very
finally
well
coming
right
back.
now.
Yeah, it's helping him.
Nice. Right, next, Fad. Let's do you, sir.
Yeah.
I'll just quickly pop to the toilet while you guys go ahead.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, what do you want to start with? Which track? Do you want to do education, popularity, or stress?
Stress. Let's do stress first.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you're going to you get to roll this first one. You get to roll with advantage, and you get a +2 on top of whatever else skill it is that you choose. So how is it that I guess Constitution for this, isn't it, actually, for stress? So yeah, roll, add your Constitution like bonus, and then we add a +2 on top of that.
So just constitute
Just roll a d20. Yeah.
a d20.
Yes, please, sir.
I thought it was a con save, but no, a d20 then, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can just roll a con save, and then we can just add +2 to that. That's absolutely fine.
Oh, so my already existing proficiency doesn't count then?
Yes, it does. We're going to add a +2 on top of that as well, because it's the one that you've prioritized. So if out of these 3 tracks, the first one you take, you get to roll it with advantage, and you get a bonus +2 to whatever it is that you do with it.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that it's the thing that you're like working on the most, like it's where you're putting the majority of your effort, you know?
Yeah, I get it. But you just said d20, but
Yeah, and then I was just going to add the +2 from your con and an extra +2 from something else, so it doesn't matter which you roll. Like if you just roll the.
okay, yeah. I mean, I have a +3, but
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my apologies then. Yeah, I got your number wrong.
so the save or the d20, so it doesn't matter then. Yeah.
Yeah, roll not a Constitution saving throw, just a regular con roll.
Oh, regular con check.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a con check.
Okay. 9.
Okay, so that's +1 from that, so that's a 10. Did you roll it with advantage?
Nope. I'm gonna roll.
Okay, roll.
I'm gonna just roll another one, another standard one.
Yeah. Oof. So that is, what's that in total? You're looking to beat a DC 12 here, so that is 9 + 1 is a 10, plus the 2 is 12. So yeah, you just make it. Yeah, the fact of the matter is it's this whole education thing is pretty stressful for you. Like it isn't getting to you. Like you're not feeling any effects from it, but you know that this is like some pretty fucking hard work, man. That you can like swing a sword and do that shit all day, but like this wasn't your favorite thing. I would probably say when Thad was at the monastery, I guess books probably weren't his favorite thing. But tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, he was more into like physical activity.
Yeah, so outside of his diary, I guess that most books aren't necessarily there. Book learning isn't necessarily the thing he's interested in. So yeah, you do. Yeah, that's it. You don't get any exhaustion levels or anything. You're coping with it, but it's stressful. Right. So what do you want to roll next? Do you want to do education or popularity?
Popularity.
Okay, doke. So you can choose what you want to add. This is just going to be I guess just choose a skill to roll from.
Okay.
It's based with, probably around a charisma thing, really, because that's what you're rolling for here, yeah?
Yeah, I guess. So just, I guess, charisma would be, I mean...
Well, if you go into the skill list and use a charisma-based skill, this is like how you're going to like conduct yourself at the school. So it could be like intimidation, because you're going to walk around just being like a big intimidating fucking dickhead to people, or it can be it could be deception, or like fucking Ilarion used persuasion, so he was going around just being nice, offering to help people, you know, that sort of thing. So that's it's up to you.
Okay.
I mean, if I had to say anything so far, it's not one of his stronger roles, but I would have said deception because Thad does seem to like telling tall stories about himself.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess I'm gonna roll that. Do I have to roll with what? Standard roll? Standard deception?
Yeah, just roll the deception roll. Yeah.
Oh, it
And
was
so-
almost a nat 20, dude!
I was gonna say it's DC 12. So what'd you get?
Ew!
Oh dear, yeah. So, popularity-wise, it's not going well for Thad. The bullshit is landing as just that, the bullshit. People are not buying what you are selling. Yeah, I guess Thad probably gets a little bit of a reputation as like just being someone that just like makes up wild stories about stuff. You know, there's always that person in school who got like some crazy story about their uncle who was like some sort of yes, he's kind of being that dude right now.
So he's either telling you something that's true or he's writing in that damn book and not paying any attention.
Yeah.
And then lastly, education.
Okay, so what's intelligence roll?
You can use any of your skills under either intelligence or wisdom. It's up to you, whichever one you want to use. So, like, if you want, for instance, if you want Thad to gain a cleric level or something, for instance, you could use your religion intelligence check for education. You know, and he can go and be like studying fucking some religious texts, and Aguefort can be working on him with like that sort of thing and finding out like how he's going to commune with a god and that sort of thing. You know, just an idea.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I was thinking insight for wisdom, but
Yeah, it's totally up to you, mate. I was just, it depends on how you wanna. If you wanna just gain another level of fighting, or if you're trying to multi-class. I don't know what it is you want to do.
Hello.
Even whether Thad knows what he's trying to do in that sense, like, up to you.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
yeah, I guess Thad doesn't really know what he wants to do because his whole
Let the dice decide.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Cool. So what do you want to do? Odds he goes for cleric. Evens he goes for fighter, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably wants to go for fighter, but I guess if he kind of like probably wants to multi-class.
Do you want to roll that d20, or do you want me to?
I can roll.
Cool.
7.
So it was cleric then. Okay, cool. So yeah, I guess. I don't know if you want to roll for this. How would you? Do you reckon Thad would be like? How do you reckon he views Arthur Aguefort? You know. You know, is there any respect there? Is it? You know?
Well, it's just he sees like the way he sees everything is just like at face value. Just sees like a small man with a beard, I guess.
Okay, so shall we do a little bit of a contested roll then here, maybe? See if like Aguefort's like I guess he can roll some sort of charisma roll or something. Maybe just a performance. To see if, like, in the stuff that he does, or the way that he's been teaching Thad, if that impresses Thad. And you can roll opposite to that if you want, to see if he can... I know I can have him roll with disadvantage or something, because Thad's currently just like, you're small, and I don't think you're very important, you know? That's up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Roll a performance for Aguefort. He's only going to get a +4 to this.
So what I roll perception then, or do I roll?
You could roll a. So it's actually up to you, I guess. Which one of those? Let's have a think about it. So he got a 12, and I guess how would we define?
I mean, for that, it's kind of like, you know, it's a material. It's kind of like, well, either I can cast some fucking spell. It's like instant gratification for him. If he doesn't see it, that he's not impressed.
Okay, interesting. So yeah, I guess if you roll, do you want to do it if you roll above a 12 that Thad's impressed, or do you want to do it if you roll below the 12? He's impressed by what he sees. I don't know which one of those makes more sense.
If he rolls below, I suppose like Aguefort performance needs to be higher than
what his perceptive levels are there. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Go for it then.
Yeah. Not impressed.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so Thad's still not really like. Yeah, this guy doesn't do things in a way that's like, you know, show-offy enough, I guess, or whatever.
Thad's rethinking his cleric thing. He's thinking maybe I should just stick to swords.
But yeah, you. Did you roll for the education track then?
Well, we did roll a d20 for that, right? It was a 7.
It was a 7.
Well, they were,
okay.
No, it was, wait. So for the we did the I didn't do the intelligence. I haven't rolled.
Yeah, we didn't do it for. Yeah, sorry, we didn't do it for the education. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Go for whichever one it is you want to roll for your education, and let's see how well Thad gets on.
So, what would be for a fighter, I suppose?
Yeah, I mean it's up to you. You can use athletics or something like that, strength-based stuff.
Well, for education, we agreed that either intelligence or wisdom would be for education, right?
Yeah, I guess for the theory of stuff like that. Yeah, let's stick to wisdom and intelligence. Yeah, that makes sense.
So religion would be sort of cleric thing. Arcana would maybe be like a fighter thing, maybe. Or something.
Yeah, or maybe or just insight or something.
History.
Or
investigation.
You can do an investigation if you want, yeah. But insight wouldn't be a bad one either, just for him to be, you know, gaining a little knowledge and a little understanding of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your pick. Yeah, very nice. That does really well actually in the education stuff. Like he's kind of fucking smashing it. I'm going to leave it with that sort of role. I'm going to leave it absolutely up to you as to what you level up with, for your educational level up. I'm going to assume it'll be fighter because he's not too impressed with Aguefort's cleric arguments, despite him having said that he wanted to learn cleric stuff. He's obviously not there yet.
I think Aguefort kind of put him off.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you could do. Yeah, you blast the education, and yeah, you get to the end of the week and you level up.
Okay.
Very nice. Vex.
Okay, so level 3 now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Okay,
yep.
Cool.
Vex, what do you want to? Which track do you want to prioritize? Do you want to do education? You're going to prioritize stress as well. Okay. Yep. So do you roll with advantage for whichever one it is you're going to go for? Yeah, it's Constitution, isn't it? That's the one. Constitution for stress.
An 8.
Okay, 18 plus 2, so that's...
No, 6. 2, 8.
No, you had a plus 2 bonus as well. You actually have to roll that with advantage as well. So roll that once more. Because this is the one you've prioritised, you get a bonus because it's the thing you're putting effort into.
30.
Dirty 20. Yeah, cool. You're this is a really stressful environment for you, Vex, but like actually doesn't you've adapted really well. Doesn't seem to have you seem to get used to the noise and like not quite listening as hard, so things don't hurt your ears, that sort of thing.
She's surprised.
Yeah, and also now you guys are getting private lessons with Aguefort, and you're in a place where there's like not a big sort of classroom full of other people, so it's kind of a more chill environment for you to learn in. So yeah, what do you want to do next? Education or social?
We'll do social.
Cool. What do you want to use for that?
Oh, that's not good.
What have you rolled there?
Persuasion.
So persuasion, what did you get? A 7?
2 plus 5, 7 in total.
Yeah, so you're not doing so well socially.
I think she's been trying to kind of... She's been finding things that were lost and trying to return them to people, but all that's actually doing is people just assume that she nicked them.
Yeah, you're not very good at presenting yourself socially. Like you've not really had a lot to do with other people.
No,
So
yeah. Pretty much her dad, the only person she knew up until school. So
yeah, Vex,
not surprising.
Vex is not doing so good socially. So let's roll your education then.
So you say I can't. I was going to say because she's doing right things, would she be able to agree to tell?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use
Okay.
wisdom. No bueno. Nat 1.
Oh no. Yeah, Vex is struggling.
I mean, does Aguefort know she can't read?
I think these just found out. It's got to the point where Aguefort sort of pulls you aside and goes, "Look, Vex, I don't want to make you feel bad about this, but you can't read, can you?"
No, and none of your books have pictures.
Right, well this explains a little something. I guess I should have really made sure. This is on me. It's not your fault.
Is there anything
we're
you
gonna
can
work on this, okay? It's fine. We're gonna work on this. Let's
some glasses that can make me read and understand.
Let's just try this. And he's going to bring out some sort of magical book. He's going to go, right, come over here. Let's see if we can't get this into your old brain. What? You're going to roll with advantage. And I want you to roll a... You're going to...
Bear in mind my intelligence is -1.
Yeah, well, that's just how it goes. I think you can use your survival if you want. In this is probably a survival skill, learning to read. If not, something else that you would use to help you get information from a book. So,
No, I think survival.
yeah, roll with your survival. You get advantage with it because Aguefort is helping you. He's trying to teach you how to read right now.
18.
Right, yes. So he goes, right, here, read this. And he puts the book in front of you. And... Sorry, I just realised I let go of my button, was talking to Katie only there. So yeah, Arthur puts the book in front of you, and there's nothing really on the page to start with, but as you sort of look at it, it starts to like form weird squiggly things in front of your eyes that don't make a lot of sense, and then all of a sudden, do. And you can just read. The words now make sense to you. He goes, right, there we go. Takes the book back off you. Goes, that should sort it. How about now then? And he passes you like a little scroll over. And goes, yeah, what does this say?
It says, congratulations, you can now read.
There you go, see? You got it. Right, that should make your school life a little bit easier, Vex. Yeah, I think that's...
Maybe starting to realise that it's something my father should have possibly taught me before he
That's right.
You should have 100% been taught to read. There's absolutely the adults in your life that have failed you here. So, with that being said, let's take one more run through your week's work here and see if we can't just get it to sink in this time. And he's going to let you make your education roll one more time.
That's an 11. Oh, no,
sorry,
sorry.
wasn't done. Yeah, you need to roll with advantage. Arthur Aguefort is helping you at this point to try.
Okay, there you go. I got an 18.
Okay, cool. An 18. So that is that is above the 17 of doing pretty good anyway. You're doing that helps. You go through that magic book there with him, and it teaches you to read. And then all of a sudden, all the stuff that's in the books, all the notes that he put aside for you, and all these sorts of things, just makes sense.
Oh, I mean, this is actually quite overwhelming. I sort of preferred it when I didn't understand any of it, but I can at least comprehend now.
Well, that's sort of the point, Vex. Well, I'm glad anyway. That's yes, well done. This is good.
Thank you, Professor.
You level up as well. Right, I'm going to quickly do rolls for Buck and see what happens to him.
Alright, I've sorted my character now. Yes.
Very nice.
No.
Right, I think for Buck, did you guys want me to tell you what I'm doing for him, or do you not care? It's up to you.
No, go for it.
Right, cool, okay. So we will do... I think Buck is primarily focused on education, first off. So he's just going to use his insight, see how he does on education. So it's going to be... Let's see. Oh, I didn't roll with advantage. Hang on. So 18 plus 2, 20. Yeah. Okay, Buck is doing well in his education. He's going to level up. And we're going to do his... I think he would probably be into popularity after that. So we're going to go for that. I think we'll go performance for him. I think, maybe, or... Yeah, I think he's just like... yeah, he's going to be just sort of... Not necessarily someone who's, like, funny or anything like that, but he's just sort of got interesting shit to say. Like, he just sort of, like... A little bit like he's trying to, like he's read a couple too many, like, fucking philosophy books or something, you know? And he's just, like... trying to explain things to people, and he kind of manages it in a... Cool, let's see if he manages it. Let's go for that. Oh, that is a nat 20. So yeah, people love Philosopher Buck, apparently. And then let's see how stressed he's getting. He is also not very stressed. Buck is having a good time, it turns out. Very nice. So yeah, if everyone's just... I guess you're done with your character by this time, aren't you, Apollo? You've probably updated already.
Mm-hmm. I have.
Not much to update there.
And then, yeah, you guys, once that's done, you get into the next week. Your task is to go and clear that forest. So we can move on to that, or we can save that for next session. It's up to you guys.
I think this is a nice wrap up. It's up to you, I guess.
I honestly don't mind. Yeah, I'm happy to do a bit more, or we could just say you guys end your school week there, and we could start next session with you going to go and clear out the forest. So it's yeah, I'm fine with that. Either way.
I need to go and sort some food out. Really, an awful lot. Maybe leave it there tonight.
Yeah, we done for tonight?
I'm more than happy to carry on going for a little bit.
Well, we could do a little bit more, I suppose.
What more can we do right now?
Well, we need to head to the forest. Actually, before we do, we need to go to the Thrall.
I'm gonna go to the Thrall Mall.
Yeah, I mean, as we've rolled for your week there, we can say that you guys have headed to the Thrall Mall. Within that, if you want to just let me know the sorts of things it was you wanted to buy, and we can just figure out some prices for it if you want to do that quickly.
What? It depends on what's available. You know.
Yes, so the Thrall Mall will basically have any magical equipment that you would want to be able to get. There'd be spell ingredients, there'd be potions, there'd be scrolls, there'd be weapons, there'd be armor, all that sort of good adventuring gear.
Well, Vex needs a couple of.
Yeah, if you're just trying to buy a couple of, like, you know, relatively low level but magical, you know, just like the first class dagger, yeah, find something that's magical and we can figure out what it would have cost you.
Thad heads to the magic sword section.
I know there are other for yeah.
Just make sure that you've got the 2014 content enabled.
Yeah, I have done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done that.
Can I try and make a purchase?
Yeah, sure. What are you going for?
Well, I want to browse. I want to go to the magic weapon section first. And I'm gonna browse for some magic longswords.
Sure,
Nice.
you're wandering through the mall. You're in like a sort of you know, there's like shops that buy stock from other shops once they're like end of season, and then they've just got them on huge racks, like for half the price they usually are. Yeah, you're wandering through a place like that that's like that, but for swords. So it's just like, you know, 20 feet racks of swords just all stacked up like on end.
Discount swords? Please.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well, can I take a look at, like, okay, so I'm looking for, like, a +1 or 2, I suppose. Longsword. Magical.
Yeah, you if you've got something that is there anything in your inventory or in the fucking in the items that you want to go for, or?
Yeah, just a +1 longsword or a +2. Depending on how much they cost.
Give me a
Give me an investigation check. See what sword you can find. Above a DC 12, and you can find a +2. Yeah, sure. You find a +2 sword that can deal magical damage.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'll just any. Do I find anything with particular characteristics, or just a stock +2 magical?
Yeah, it's just a stock +2. You don't really. This place looks like maybe when they get the stock in new on that investigation, that there would be stuff like better to find that would maybe do like fire damage or something extra. But it looks like everyone's already had all the good stuff, and this is sort of just what they've got left, you know.
So just a +2 longsword. Yeah, just hold that. It's not like it's the balance. I just kind of like swing it around a little, and I'm gonna go and find somebody who can tell me how much it costs.
Yeah, as you sort of walk along, you see there's like a couple of like tills by the exit. You know, people stood there with like little uniforms on for the place, and someone goes, "Oh, sir, can I help you with that?"
How much is this, my good sir?
He sort of gets it, puts it on a scale, takes it off and goes, 25 gold, sir.
Huh. Any
You're right there, buddy.
Bless you.
No, I'm just Thad's just coughing on the 25 gold.
Salesman sort of looks and goes, "God, sir, cracking price for a great sword, and it's only last year's model."
Oh, where's the New Year's model?
Well, I imagine up for sale in the name brand sword shop down the road for probably about 200 gold, sir.
Can I at least get a few gold off of it?
Give me a persuasion check.
Can I help him?
No need.
Yeah, you guys are all there. You can help him, yeah. And at 19, he kind of looks and goes, I mean...
Oh, he doesn't need it.
Sure, I guess, wait there. And he sort of calls out and goes, "Carl!" And a couple of minutes go by, this guy wanders up, this sort of older guy goes, "Yes?" He goes, "Guy wants some money off the sword." Carl sort of looks at you and goes, "Oh, okay." And just sort of looks at the cost that was on the scale for how much the sword weighed. He goes, 20 gold?
Sure. Yeah, I guess so. There it is.
Very good, sir. Very good. Enjoy your day. And he walks off, leaving you to deal with the other guy.
All right, here's the 20 gold.
Thank you, sir. Here's your sword.
All right, I'm just gonna swing the sword around like, and I'm just kind of like, Thad's ecstatic that he managed to swindle the guy because 25 was already a steal.
Yeah.
And
yeah, anything else you're looking for?
yeah, I'm just gonna look for some maybe plate armor, maybe something like that, or maybe like a chainmail, or maybe something like I have currently like wearing chainmail. Maybe some magical one that's.
I mean, you see right next to this store, like discount swords is discount armor. So yeah, you just walk in, and it's basically a carbon copy of the same shop, but instead of red uniforms, they're all wearing blue. And like everything's laid out exactly the same.
That
and it's
is-
just
yeah.
armor and stores.
Yeah, Thad's just surprised that he didn't notice the store right next to the other one. And yeah, I'm just gonna go to the discount whatever bucket or whatever the armor is stored. I'm just gonna browse.
Yeah, there's just shelves and shelves of like random fucking armor here. Give me a perception check so we can see what you find.
I rolled two investigation.
Oh well, it's a good job we wanted perception. You got away with that.
Well, this is not much better anyway. So
It's 10. Yeah, you find some like +1 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing better.
Let me see, just the standard, just last year's armaments.
Yeah,
And-
just some basic like +1 plate or something like that, you know. It's not as fancy as you'd like, but you know, it's armor.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I guess you got to sort of go bargain. Is Thad going to go bargain with this clerk as well, or?
I am trying to figure out if I have the 2014 stuff, because I don't see like a standard plate +1.
Let's have a look. Hang on.
I've only like mithril breast plates, mithril chainmail, then adamantine plates.
I mean, at this point, it would make more sense for you to just get a usual white level plate, because they're like AC 18. Yeah, none of those are better. I mean, you could, I guess you can roll to see if Thad figures that out, or whether he's just going to buy something because it looks fancy. But you can take any one of those green level ones there, like the mithril or the adamantine. But I don't know whether Thad would know whether it's better armor or not. So yeah, let's figure that out.
Well, the adamantine and the mithril all have like effects, so you need to check those. They're not like.
Yeah, I think they just give advantage on like damage attack. So let me have a look.
Well, like adamantine gives you like cancels out any critical hit against the user.
Yeah, that's fine. He's got to go and spend some money here. So, what's the mithril ones? Oh, okay, so mithril ones just they stop you from having disadvantage on stealth, basically, and no strength requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both fine. I mean, yeah, it seems like the sort of thing that'd end up in one of these stores.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just look for like I mean the chainmail's 16, and then I guess for the adamantine plate. Oh, you know, just to have like a bit of a progression, I guess the adamantine splint. I'm just gonna roll. Can I roll to see if like, because the adamantine splint is 17 and the plate is 18 AC? Can I see like can I roll to see like which one he finds?
Yeah, absolutely. It's up to you. You can roll to see which one he finds, or you can roll to figure if he figures out which one's better.
Yeah. I'm just do like a D20 and just see if it's over 10, then it's gonna be the better one. If it's under, then it's gonna be the shit one.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can roll it on a history check if you want, because I figured that'd help. It'd be history that it'd be using to know which would be better, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, well... Yeah. I guess he remembers.
Yeah, you can figure out which one's the better one.
Alright, I'm just gonna take this one and go to one of the white shirts. Yeah, the white shirts or the red shirts.
So this place has got blue shirts.
Oh,
and as
blue
you walk
shirt.
up to the front where the tills are, you see that the guy behind the desk looks exactly like the guy that was at the other desk. Then as you walk up, he goes, "Ah, hello, sir. Can I help you?"
It's managing 2 places here at once, huh?
Oh, no. And he looks at the sword on your back and goes, "Oh, you must have just been next door. You meet my brother?"
by next door you mean the next aisle, then yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Yes, yes, well, yes. And he goes, that's my brother. That's Bob, and I'm Jim.
Just fascinating. How much for this item here?
And he sort of looks away and goes, oh, fine choice, sir, fine choice. Picks it up, puts it on the side, puts it on a set of scales, sets a little slider, and goes, oh, well, quite a bargain on that one, sir. That's only 1,000 gold.
Ah. Fantastic.
You have quite a fine eye to have picked that out from there. That's,
Yeah,
well,
well,
lost these models, quite an expensive piece of armour.
it is fine. It is fine. Yeah, set this aside for me, please, and I'll be, I'm gonna browse around a little more, see if I find anything else worthwhile, and I'll get back to you.
No problems, sir. No problems. I'll keep it just here in case you want to get this one. What I would suggest is if you were looking for something a little bit more affordable, maybe step down in the materials that you're getting it made of. I'm assuming you took the adamantine one to him there, right? Yeah, and he's like, the adamantine is quite an expensive base metal, so it tends to push the price up a little bit.
Meanwhile, Vex, who's still back in the says to Ilarion, did Jawbone actually give us any sort of budget? Do you know? All I remember is Aguefort saying he'd just reimburse it.
That is a good point, but I don't think we should push our luck.
Okay.
Let's say 25 gold coins max. Give or take.
I mean, that's easy coming from someone who grew up in abject wealth, but yeah, sure.
He's
I'll
gonna
try
go red and scratch the back of his head when you say that. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. Out of character, what item would be good to get for a wizard? Because I actually don't really know what item, or if there's anything I should get.
You could look for robes that might increase your AC because that's going to be low.
Yeah. Can I go robe shopping?
You could look for a staff or something to improve your wand, or you could look for something like a circle to wear, which might give you advantage on shit.
I see. Yeah,
So
I think I'm gonna go for the robe.
Yeah, a couple of different go.
Is there any robe
Ilarion
stores?
look for a bargain sort of discount looking robe store, or is he going to go and look for something sort of posh looking?
I mean, Ilarion's not necessarily restricted by budgets, is it?
Well, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of gold on him at the moment.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, my bad. Take it back.
Well, I don't know how much gold I should actually have with my background. That's the only thing. So I don't want to like.
I mean, we can say you brought as much gold as you got from your parents or whatever, man. As long as
And
it's
how
not-
much? How should we roll for that? Should we like roll?
Yeah, why not? Roll a d10. For every one number, it's 100 gold.
All right, let's do it. Let's see how splendid my parents were. Okay, okay, okay.
You got 1,000 gold.
Fuck's sake. They niced me very well. Okay. Let me add that. I'll add that now. You know what? He'll actually not go for the exquisite robes just yet. He'll kind of go to not the bargain, but kind of like, is there like a thrift store kind of thing?
I mean, you walk out of the weapons place. You see sort of discount weapons co. You walk past the next shop, which is discount armor co, and then you get to the next one, which is discount robe co.
Let's have a look. Is there any robes kind of like emanating some kind of energy, like
So yeah,
anything
you walk
magical?
in. This place is like carbon copy of the fucking weapon shop you just walked out of. Looks exactly the same. All the robes are the same, except it's just robes instead of swords. And the employees are wearing like orange robes in here.
I'd like to ask their opinion. What's the sturdiest robe they've got on offer?
The guy who's you asked looks up and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I just work here stacking the shelves. Huh? I'm not really an advisor. I don't
Is there
know.
anyone I can ask?
No, that's more the posh shops thing. We just sort of stack them out here, and you go along and buy them. I've got to get back to work, so I've got to get this stacking finished." And he gets back to sort of fucking pulling new ropes out of the box and stacking them on a shelf.
Is there any individuals that kind of look out of place in this store, like in the robe section?
Only a perception check.
Oh, I got an 8.
You don't see anyone. It's just a shop full of robes, man. You figure maybe if you just have a poke around, you might find something.
Yeah, let's have a gander then. You want me to roll anything for it? Let's do it. I got a 17.
Yeah, you have a poke around and you find a few robes there. Let me have a look at the list of what you could have found. Let's have a look. So there's not a huge amount of options in the like stock stuff, but we can always do something a bit more funky if you want. Like what sort of thing are you looking for to look like? Are you looking for like something to boost magic or something to boost armor, or what is it you're looking for?
Probably just something to boost the AC. I'm a bit easy of a target.
Yeah, let's say as you're going through these shelves, you find some robes that are like they're sort of like they've got patches of like thicker leather sewn into them in like places where you take a hit. So yeah, you find them. They'll add +2 to your AC. You just add some just like a basic one, and then just put it in the notes +2 AC, and then just go chuck it in the AC. You can just add a +2 in the custom thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll for Buck and see if he manages to find anything. Not a good perception. Let's see where he gets an investigation. Okay, so his investigation's a little better. Buck's just gonna find just some fucking leather gloves, man. You know, they're just like some leather biker gloves. That's all he's managed to find. And they don't do anything as of yet either. They're just gloves.
Okay, Fed. Sorry, Buck. I'm pretty sure Aguefort can do something with them anyway.
Yeah, they cost Buck 15 gold.
So, yeah. Is that everybody? Vex, what are you looking for?
Sorry, Vex is looking for maybe some armor and some upgraded dagger.
Okay, so let's do your rolls for the sword place first then. Do you want to roll perception and investigation?
Nat 20 on perception
Very nice.
and a dirty 1 on investigation. Because I get a -1.
Right, okay. So it's going to be something good, but I'm going to choose it for you, basically.
Okay. I need 2 of them.
Okay, yeah, you find 2 vicious daggers.
Sweet. Yeah, she picks them up and takes them over. Bob?
Yeah, Bob goes, oh, hello, miss, can I help?
Yes, please, sir. I'd like knives.
He goes, oh, very good, very good. Takes them off you, puts them on his scale. They weigh up and come up as 150 gold. And he goes, yep, 150 gold, please.
So, I wasn't... How much did Jawbone give us?
I think he gave you...
Yeah,
what,
25 gold.
I think they got 25 or 20 gold, yeah.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, 25, yeah. Roll, like, if you haven't got enough to pay him, roll me a luck check.
So,
Just roll a d20, and if you get above a d12, something lucky will happen.
no.
That is unlucky.
How much did he say they were?
150 gold.
So, will you take 61 gold for one of them? And I'll sell you both of these daggers as well.
Oh, so he goes, oh, you've got trade-ins! Oh, well, let's see what they're worth. What have you got?
They're just normal, bog standard white.
Okay. So I guess he takes those off you, takes those ones off the scale, puts those ones on, sets the slider, and goes, all right, there we go, bitch, we can give you 12 gold for these.
Okay. Then I can offer you 73 gold for one of those daggers.
And he goes,
It's nearly half of 100.
goes, one second, and he goes, Carl! And this little wizened dog guy walks up and goes, yes!
Carl, can I please have a discount? Look at me, I'm cute.
Give me a persuasion check.
17.
Okay, I guess I'm going to roll his perception against that. Carl is not very perceptive. He rolls a 3 anyway. And goes, oh yes, look, you're a little fox thing, aren't you? Very nice. Yes,
Raccoon.
yes, sure. Give them what they want. Yes, that's fine. And he sort of wanders off.
You heard him, Bob. Give me what I want. I would like both of those daggers, 73 gold, please.
Carl just sort of looks at you, looks at Carl who's walking away, looks at you again and goes,
I mean, you heard Carl.
He goes, okay. And he takes your daggers and passes you the 2 ones and then puts his hand out for...
Sweet. Well, I absolutely can't afford any armor now, but I've got some pretty spiky things. And she stands there just going, yeah, jab, 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 haha.
Okay, was that... Oh, we need to go back to you, Thad, don't we? What's Thad doing in the armor place?
Just I leave the counter. And I'm gonna go look for something that's not going to, bankrupt me.
Okay, cool.
So I guess
yeah,
I'm just gonna. I mean, everything here is magical, so I'm probably just not gonna be like a non-magical plate here.
Yeah, we could do. At the end of the day, we can just sort of mini homebrew something and just set whatever fucking AC bonus we want in the fucking custom modifier. So like, yeah,
Yeah, I've done that now. I was like trying to figure it out the whole time.
I guess, yeah, probably an investigation or an insight on all this going through, just to dictate what you like, what you want to find, or how I don't know, however you want to do it, man. Like that, I'm not super strict on this. It's just trying to make finding an item a little bit fun and a little bit more RNG, I guess.
Well, I'm just looking for something cheaper that I can afford. And the guy said, like, well, you probably should go down a tier, and the down a tier is non-magical, right?
Well, yeah, he said different material, I think was what he said, because that was what was expensive. So let me have a look at something.
Metal, standard.
Yeah, because you're wearing what, chainmail now, right?
Yeah. So either a splint or a plate would be better.
Yeah, even just the basic ones would be better, right? There's a few blue tier. There's quite a few blue tier stuff, man, that we could use in there, because that's not made of like those expensive materials. It's just slightly more magical, I think. So yeah, let's just say you find some of those blue level, like plates of various resistances, and like half plates that you could buy.
Okay.
So if you want to pick which one you want to grab, you want to get fire or coal or whatever.
Let's see. I'm just gonna roll to see like which one he picks.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, cool.
It's cold resistance.
Cool. Yeah. So you find a plate of cold resistance and a half plate that you could choose from.
A plate and a half plate?
Yeah. I think they do both.
They do, yeah. Half plate's medium though.
Yeah. So the plate would probably suit you better then.
So does that affect the price? Because I want to check, ask the guy.
Yeah, from what Fad's seen so far, like the weight seems to come into this somewhere, and then they seem to have a slider for like how valuable things are about the thing, you know, the armor or the thing that they're weighing.
Vex comes walking and she says, "Hey, Dad, I don't know if you worked it out, but strip off and sell your armor to them. It might make it cheaper."
As Vex says that, the guy behind the till goes, "Oh yes, we do a trade-in service, yeah."
mind your business. And I tell to the guy at the counter. And I grab armor cold resistance, a plate one. I grab a half plate one.
Yeah.
And I grab oh, I can't grab those because I already checked. All right. Yeah, I grab that one, and I go and ask the guy like how much this one costs and how much that other one costs.
Okay, so he starts with the half plate. He puts it on the scale, sets the slider, and goes, right, now, well, this one is much more of a bargain, sir. 75 gold. And he takes the full plate, puts it on, and goes, this one is 100 gold. And then, yeah, we talked about the price for this one before at 1,500, right?
It was what? No, it was 1,000.
Was it 1,000? Sorry, I forgot. My bad.
He tried to swindle me.
Yeah, Jim trying to take you for a ride.
Fucking. Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah, good. Don't blame the NPC. Blame the guy playing it. That's on me.
So, Thad's like, all right. So how much? So this chainmail hails from Blue Mountain State. How much would I get for it?
So, is there anything actually special about Thad's armor, or like, is it?
He thinks there is.
Or is it just like sort of white level basic bitch?
It's white level basic chainmail with the like self engravings, like you know, like that. Like it looks like.
So what you said is it's damaged.
Yeah. yeah.
So yeah, so I guess so. What is that? Does Thad asks him how much he give him for it?
Yeah.
He said, looks and goes, well, I mean, if you take it off, I can put it on the scale, sir.
Strip.
All right, I'll fine. I take off the helmet, the kind of like the arm pieces, the chest piece, and kind of my leg armor, and
I was wondering what was underneath it.
And Thad.
What is that? Is that wearing anything underneath? What's that?
Well, he's wearing undergarments around his waist, and then he kind of does like bodybuilding poses, kind of like flexes.
Some Johnny Bravo shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like.
Oh, incredible. Cool. So yeah, you put all that on his scale. He sets the slider on it. So looks and he goes, oh well, we could offer you 40 gold for that, sir.
40 gold, eh?
Will you let him trade in his old sword as well?
I'm afraid we don't buy swords, but you could probably sell that next door.
I want nothing to do with next door for the next few days. Give me 40 gold, and I'll take the plate of cold resistances, please.
Oh, so he passes you your 40 gold, takes your armor, puts it.
Wait, hold on. How much was it?
40. The plate was 100.
So, oh man. Okay. Hold it. Wait here. And I take my.
Oh, he's already passed you your 40 gold, and he's created your armor. He's like, there you go, sir. There you are.
Yeah. All right. Cheers. Wait. No. He can't because I haven't given him the gold. Oh wait. No.
He's giving you the gold.
Oh yeah. So now I'm naked. Yeah. Okay.
You just stood there in your.
And now I realize now I have like my backpack and my pouch, and I have 2 swords with like nowhere. Like okay, so I put the sword kind of like the belt around with the swords, and then I put the backpack on, and I scurry on to next door to the other guy.
Yeah, he sees you walk back in and goes, oh, good grief, sir, are you okay? Yeah, you are almost completely naked. What's happened?
Mind your business, sir. How much for this sword here?
It's Skyrim vibes.
And
You can just hear Vet like giggling.
I pull out the standard white longsword. And I go to the guy. I go check this out, and I do like a little perfectly balanced.
But can I help you, sir, with that? This is
The guy. Well, actually, your brother over there told me you could give me 40 gold for this.
Well, I mean, I don't know about 40 gold, but I can certainly we do trade into that. I can buy it from you, sir. Here, let's put it on the scale and see.
Love the ring.
Does Thad hand him the sword over? Does he?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So he takes the sword, puts it on the scale, sets his slider, and sort of looks at it and goes, 15 gold, sir.
15 gold. Wait.
Well, yes, it's just a sword, isn't it? It's got no magic.
Wait,
or
hold
anything.
on. I mean, Thad's gonna count as cash. So, 40 gold. Oh man! All right, can you do 17?
Carl! The little old guy comes wandering up. Yes? Well, what can I help you, sir? He's like talking to Thad.
Wait, what? Hold on. Math say mathin'. Hold on, old man. And I count the I count the coins. Hold on. Okay. So I have
Maybe you'll just appreciate the mental vision this is right now. That is a guy with nothing but underwear on and a sword belt and a backpack in a shop counting coins on the front desk. Like, just what a vision.
One moment, please, sir.
wait, no, it should be enough. So I got 40 for the he's telling that out loud to the old man. So I got 40 gold from the other guy, and I have yeah. So I have 33 now, and I need 17. Wait, no, I need.
What? Sorry, sir, I don't quite understand.
All right. Can you do 20 on the sword?
You need, just out of character here, you need 27, right?
I know, yeah. Can you do 20 on it?
Oh, sorry, 20. Oh, for the sword. Let me see. He sort of wanders over, like, slowly to the scales, looks down, and goes, "Oh, I don't know, sir.
It has slain a few wolves, some wildlife.
So it's been heavily used, then. Well, roll me a perception check. Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh God.
Your DC 12 is what you're trying to beat.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't. It's 4.
Oh. Yeah, he goes, I mean, I could do 18.
Great. 18. I'll take it.
Oh, splendid. Okay, there you go. Sort him out. Bob, bye. And he wanders off. He sorts out your money, takes a sword, puts it in the crate behind the desk.
All right.
Anything else, sir?
Yeah. Actually, can you take this? Pull out like from a backpack of a flail, like a white one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try and sell that to them as well.
Oh, another trading? Yeah, okay, so sure, let's put it on the scales. He puts it down on the scales. Looks at it. Goes, 10 gold, sir.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, here you go.
Very good, very good. Takes the flail, gives you the money.
All right, I'm counting coin. All right, I'm running back to the other store.
He just goes, "Oh, bye, sir!" You realize you run out the door.
Turns on his heel and sprints off.
It's such Elder Scrolls vibes, man. Like,
I run over. I throw I throw my coin pouch onto the counter. Tell him like the entire pouch. I tell him.
"Oh, hello again, sir. Oh, money. Oh, very good."
The plate, and I go, oh, hold on, and I put my hand into the pouch and I pull out 1 gold coin and just kind of like stash it in my other pouch.
Oh, very good. Okay, and he takes the coin, but sort of counts the coins out. Goes, "Very good, sir. Here you go." Passes you the full plate that you picked.
All right. And I mean, that's it for me, I guess. I'm just Thad's gonna put it on and see if he can do, bodybuilding moves and see if it,
Sure. Roll a performance check.
Oh man, it's a 4.
Yeah, you are struggling, buddy.
Yeah, it's this one's not as
Are you surprised full plate armor isn't flexible like chainmail?
No, I'm not surprised. I was just
Okay.
It's fine. After you've worn it for a while, I'm sure you'll get stronger anyway. You'll be able to knock off those weird wrestling moves you do in no time.
Right, cool. So yeah, if that's everything for everybody, we'll just say that you all head back to Jawbones, to the manor, to get some rest for the night. Yeah.
right
End
on.
the session there. Sweet.
Sounds good.
Yeah, good stuff, guys. Well played.
Lovely.
Hope that was all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was great.
perfect.
Right,
Go
awesome.
again next. Oh,
Love.
Sorry, say it again, Apollo.
I was gonna say we go again next week, but I'm trying to think what time I get back because I will be going out for the weekends, and it's bank holiday Monday. Next
And
Monday.
just let us know close.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, we can always do Tuesday or something instead if that's better, if that works for everyone.
Sure.
I'll let you guys know.
All right,
No worries.
All right, take care, guys. Thank you for the session. Thank you.
Thanks for playing. Good stuff, guys.